Went throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no loss. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Two former division rivals in the old AFC West. The Seahawks and Chargers are underway. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 28-yard line.
280.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. And right away, he lost the football. And picked up by the Chargers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you, that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play one there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. To throw is Rivers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 9 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now the former Notre Damer, this is C.J. Procise. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Wilson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Coming. I'm coming.
14.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson buying time to his left. He can run for it, and Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out, fumble. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They run for it with Carson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Wilson. the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 44 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time, he'll make you pay.
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield because, as you said, you don't have much time in the pocket. He can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there. And what was the end result again?
Touchdown. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A run there on first down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. This is a counter play. Eckler. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler. 30 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Yeah, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Skip this.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He'll dump it off to Procise. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now it's Carson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando in this one. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Wilson. And he's going to go down again. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here.
31's the mic. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completion.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Brad McDougal. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And oh, look at that. A diving catch. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Wilson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Now Eckler. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 41 yards on the ground.
First down, Chargers.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run on first down with Jackson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, Brown 80. 54 Mike. Check. Wait, 89.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. Well, this is caught by Williams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. On the ground, this is Jackson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Got a man. It's complete. Williams. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. Rivers hands off to Eckler. And the ball is knocked out. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rules seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Seahawks take
Let's go.
over
Do
1st
it.
and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
On third down, it's Carson, and he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Come on, QB, come on.
On first down, Wilson. Flush to his right. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Now he's forced out left. He'll try and run it, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. A second down carry for Procise. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
First and goal.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Joey Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now from the 9, here's second and goal. Now Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. They'll run it. This is Procise. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. The extra point now coming from Myers. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers, Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State with a sack.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs.
And the pressure gets to him again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Here's Ty Long now. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Wilson. It's caught. Block it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Check.
3rd and short. It's Procise. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Carson fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
52's the mic. Ready? Zebra.
Throwing now is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Wilson. He may try and run for this. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 17-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory.